I thought it was time we did another video tutorial. We've had a lot of new people joining us, so I'm just going to go over the couple of basic techniques with this cushion. This is our sunflower cushion, beautiful block. I've used linen texture fabrics. It's the new colours from their range to be nice and summery. I thought we'd offset it and put some pinwheels all around it. Got all that, Mark?
Yes.
Okie doke. So what we need to do is I'm going to make up this component and this component because they're the only two things you have to do to get the block in place. Then you just place them out as per the pattern tells you. Okay, so we'll just get rid of that. Pattern shows you what to do, obviously. And the first thing we're going to do is half square triangles. Sorry if you've heard this like a million times before, but I just want to run through it. You can see all your pieces pre-cut, and this month we've labelled the packets separately. These are the pieces you use for your pinwheel, so leave those in your box until right at the end really. Okay, so we're going to make a half square triangle, which is the top of the page there. You put two colours together, whatever it tells you. In our case, it's a coral and a background. You draw a diagonal line corner to corner, and then you're going to stitch 1/4 inch either side of the drawn line. Any new people and you're not 100% sure on your 1/4 inch, check on the other tutorial about the 6-inch blocks. I'm going to explain how you get that and perfect that in that one as well, which will be on the website at the same time as this, hopefully. So you stitch 1/4 inch up that way. You can turn round and go the other way, or you can come out of your machine like you normally would. Entirely up to you, whatever you find easiest. I'm using black thread as well, so you can see exactly what I'm up to. No hiding. Okay, take your piece then. So we've got beautifully stitched lines, 1/4 inch from the drawn line, and I'm going to cut away from me to give me 2 half square triangles. No stretching of the bias because we've done it that way. When you're pressing, move my box, shall I?
It just fell off.
Everything fell off onto the perfectly normally tidy floor. I'm pressing away from me towards the darkest fabric, like so. No ironing, just pressing away from me. Do the other one, same again. Press away from me from the right side towards the darkest fabric, like so. So there you've got your half square triangle units done. Next, if you can go down to this one, Mark, this is the only other thing you have to do with the matter of construction. So I've got my mustard fabric. I love these colours, I think they're really nice.
Are they new to the range, aren't they, I think?
New, brand new to,
yeah.
Well, a couple of months, yeah, new to the range. I've drawn a diagonal line on my square, like so. So that's where I am at the moment. Make sure your diagonal runs the same way as mine, and you do them all the same. You've got to do 4, you need to do them the same. So I'm now, I'm going to stitch on the line this time. So that's the difference. We don't go either side, we just want one line of sewing. So on the line, I'm going to go across there, like so. So you don't have to worry about your 1/4 inch at this stage. Just make sure they're lined up across the bottom and one of the sides and the top if you can. Out it comes, and I cut now. So this is where I am on the pattern. Sorry, Mark. I'm there on the pattern, okay? So I'm going to cut across this side here, like so. I'm trying to make it look like the pattern exactly as I'm working, like that. And then we're going to press this back to take up the space. So what we're doing when you use this technique, you're filling a space with a different colour. So when you start experimenting with all your own blocks, just remember that's a way to do it. You just have to get the maths right, which we can't go into today because we'd be here all day with it. Okay, so that's the only difficult part of what you're doing. So we're going to make up these components now. So I'll put those there. I'll just pick up these that have fallen on the floor, shall I, Mark?
I'll just pan across the pattern
You
to fill in some time while you're
beautifully.
picking up the bits that's fallen on the floor.
Oh dear. Here we go. 1, 2. I've got them all ready beautifully on the top as well. Okay, so they're there. Right, so we'll start with so we've got some components here. We'll start with this piece here. So we've got light blue, dark blue, and our background, like so. So what we do now, we're going to join these two together and then join it to here. Now, I needn't do that because, you know, that's easy. All you've got to remember is no stretchy when you're joining them together. So you join that one to that one, then you'll put that onto there. And if you can see here, this line here should be in the middle here, your join. So if you just fold this across like that, then your join will be there where that crease is. And line it up beautifully. So this is your one component done, which is this one here. So now we're going to do this component here, which is the yellow component, mustard, not yellow, mustard that we've made, one of our little half square triangles, and then a corner piece. And these are all the same within the block, they're just rotated as you go round. So that's simple as well. It's just literally put the pieces together and join it to make the block. Take note of the size you need to use because these ones backgrounds are smaller than the ones we've used here. So don't pick up a small one and think it's not going to fit. So just take your time and go through the pattern. So then we join this to this, press this to this, and you've got this component. Lay them out exactly as you see
Point to
them.
that one again.
This to this.
No, next part.
And those
on the pattern.
Oh, here, there.
Yes.
So we're here on the pattern. And then we're going to just rotate them round. Put them down exactly as they are. Join your rows as you've been doing for months and months. And you've got a beautiful, I think it's a really nice block. Do you, Mark?
Different. It's very different, isn't it?
It is different. Yeah. And I wanted to do it in not in a plain fabric, but a textured fabric, just so it showed the block off entirely. Now, then you come to do your pinwheels, and that is exactly what we've done here, right? So rather than, I'm conscious of like it taking ages for watching me do the same thing repetitively. So here, these are two I've made earlier, half square triangles, which is all you're doing here for your pinwheels. And if I move it down to this one here, and put that one like so, you join that to that into pairs, join your pairs together, and press the central seam open when you get to the joining of the 4 together. Press the central seam open. Apart from that, it's exactly this. You're just repeating it to get a different look, which is what we do with patchwork all the time. So that's our sunflower pinwheel cushion. Thank you.